Hello YouTube, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Valerie, in case anybody is new. Today's video is being brought to you from the car. I'm headed to town right now. I'm gonna meet my mom for lunch, so that's fun. But I decided before I go, there's a fabric store that I want to go to, and I know you're probably like, fabric store? Do you even sew? No, I don't. A couple days ago, I put some stuff on my story asking if anybody knows where I can find like pillow covers that are affordable, similar to this style and all this stuff. The ones that I found was literally like over $200 for a set of 3 pillow covers, like not even the pillow inserts. And I'm just like, the style that I like in general is just so floppin' expensive. So I was like, I'm gonna have to take measures into my own hands. I found on Pinterest a pattern, I almost said recipe. I found a pattern on how to, or I should say a tutorial, how to make your own pillow covers like a slip cover, so it's no zipper or anything. And I don't know how to install a zipper. I don't think it'd be that hard, but I don't know that my sewing machine even has a zipper foot with it. I got it at a thrift store for like $12 and it works like a charm. I just don't think it has a zipper foot included. So I decided this would be a better option for me. So I'm gonna go look for some fabric to make my own pillow covers. And the reason all of this is coming about is because guess what my Mother's Day gift was from my sweet, sweet husband. Oh my goodness. He told me for Mother's Day we can get new living room furniture. So a couple days ago, last weekend, we went to a furniture store. We went to Ashley Home Store actually. And we bought a couch and a love seat. And speaking of my style being way too expensive, I found one online from Ashley that I really, really liked. It was reclining, but it didn't look like a reclining one, but we knew in the long run, we wanted reclining. We knew that. So I found one that I really liked. But when she gave us the price for the couch and the love seat, it was, I kid you not, it was over $5,000. And we just were like, we just don't feel wise spending that amount of money right now. So she showed us similar options in the store, and we ended up going with the one that sat similar. Like she said this one feels similar to the one online. And then she showed us another one that had the same fabric as the one online, but it didn't recline. And if reclining wasn't an option, I totally would have gone with that one because I like the fabric so much better. But I decided I'm gonna compromise a little bit, go with something that I don't necessarily love as much how it looks as the one online, but I still love it. And it's very comfortable, it reclines, it lays back and everything. So we went with that. It's kind of a cream colored, not white, not tan, kind of cream colored. I think the only thing that it just didn't have the fabric that I wanted, and sadly it didn't come in any other fabric. But it's okay, I think it's gonna look so, so good. Anything is honestly a step up from the ones we have. Good grief, I've been filming for like 3.5 minutes already. I am like being very chatty this morning. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm planning to run into this fabric store, meet my mom for lunch. Chip is actually gonna be gone most of the day. He's got a long day today, so he's not even gonna be home for supper. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna cook if he's not gonna be home. So I'm kind of just taking a free day, and yeah, we're about at the fabric store, lunch, and then home and do some other things. Where's Grandma? Where's Grandma, Teo? She's right over there. Grandma. Okay, I'm back home. Mateo's in bed. I thought I would show you guys the process of my dough that is rising. So this is what it's looking like. This said to let it rise for 5 to 8 hours or until the dough has doubled. It hasn't quite doubled yet, and it's only been about 4 hours, I would say, but it's doing really good. I found that the best place to sit it is out here in the sunroom because it gets nice and warm, and I have a little heater just making sure it stays warm. This sourdough recipe is from Farmhouse on Boone, And it's called same day sourdough bread, like the artesian loaf, and normally those are like a couple day process. But, well, technically I fed my starter last night so that this morning I can mix it up. So, but I'm baking it the same day that I'm mixing it, so that's really nice. Hopefully it'll turn out. I'm really excited to see. I have not tried this one yet, this recipe. So I've got my sewing machine set up right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and see how it goes to make one of these pillow covers. Thought I would show you the fabric I got. The first one is this really pretty textured, kind of a muted rust brown. It's more of a brown than rust, but I just thought it was textured so nice. So we got that one. We got this really pretty kind of striped design here. And I went with a blue because I wanted some sort of muted blue color. And then we have a striped fabric here. And then I found this 1 yard scrap piece of grid. And I just thought it really pulls stuff together. I love how they all look together. Like this one here and this one I would never just buy by themselves. But once they're all with other patterns, I think they look really pretty together.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down.
All right, that took entirely way longer than I thought it would. But Mateo is awake now and I'm gonna test out this pillow cover and see if it fits. Of course, the tutorial says it takes 15 minutes or less. It took well over a half hour for me, but it is because my bobbin, of course, ran out of thread and I couldn't remember how to thread it. Thankfully, this thrift store sewing machine came with instructions, so I was able to get it, and now it really wasn't hard, it was just a pain. Anyway, this is the one I made. It's in the grid material like this. I'm gonna turn it right side out. I think I might have goofed. I was not really thinking about it that this is like a lumbar pillow size. The instructions were for like a 16 by 16 pillow, so I think I made the flap for the slip cover kind of along the wrong side, but oh well, it's okay. You guys, I did it completely wrong, and now I'm really sad because this is the only fabric like this that I had. I was really excited about this fabric. So over here you see like the slip cover is right there, but then it's supposed to be like overlapping, you know, the other one should be right here. It's on the other side. I don't know how I missed that. Totally botched it up. All right, I am happy to report I did not botch it up like I thought I did. Here is the finished pillow cover. I love it. I found this insert, it's a feather pillow, but I found it at a thrift store, so that's perfect. Oh my word, guys. Literally, I don't sew, and if I can make this, anybody can make this. Back here is the slip cover, and then just put it in like that. Oh my word. I'm honestly very impressed with myself. I cannot believe that I did that. I cannot believe it. Okay, I'm gonna get Mateo up, and then I need to check on my dough, and then I'm probably gonna bake my dough and work on that stuff anyway. Well, we got the little one up from bed. He slept really good. Probably, well, not quite 3 hours. It was more like 2.5, I would say. He never usually sleeps quite as long when I switch him from the car seat to the crib, but I'm still good with 2.5 hours. I'll take it for sure. I believe I'm gonna check my dough right now and see what the next step is in my recipe, and we'll go from there. Okay, I would say it's doubled in size. That's kind of the hardest part for me to see, and I didn't use a glass bowl this time, so I can't tell for sure. But I'm gonna call it good. Believe it or not, this is not the first time that I have made artesian sourdough bread. I did it for the first time the other day, and they actually turned out really good. I'll put some pictures over here you guys can see. But I just didn't quite like how long the recipe was. Like, you started it in the evening, and it wasn't till like not the next day but the next that you baked it. It was just too long of a process. So I'm gonna play around with this recipe. Okay, I'm gonna lightly flour this surface here. We have been dealing with a very upset, teething child, bless his heart. I don't know, he's literally the slowest teether I've ever seen. He only has 4 teeth and he's 1.5. And when he teethes for ages before he even, before you can even see a tooth. But I put some stuff on his gums. He's eating a snack right now and he seems to be feeling better, so that's good. But I wanted to say, while I have some downtime here, thank you to everybody who entered the giveaway for the Mom Inside diaper bag. I wish so bad everybody could win it. But sadly only one person can, and I wanted to also say on here the winner was Mariah Bauer, I believe is how you say her last name. That's her username here on YouTube. I contacted her on Instagram and I haven't heard from her actually yet. So Mariah, if you are watching, please, please, please check your DMs. I also replied to your comment on YouTube just to make sure that you look at your Instagram DMs. I probably should have specified on there that if it's not claimed within 24 hours, it should go to a new winner, but I'm pretty new at giveaways, so I did not do that. So I'm trying to give her, you know, a chance here to win her winnings, because you never know what she has going on that she can't look at her messages. So, but yeah, congratulations to her and thank you to everybody else that entered. It was so sweet of you guys. I also thought I would give you guys an update, because in not the giveaway video, but the one before that, when I talked about weaning Mateo off of his passy, I wanted to just update you guys how it's going. Actually, he has done so good with transitioning and just the whole weaning process. He did, yeah, just fantastic. So much better than I thought. The only time he actually cried was for that first nap. But then at night, that night we put him to bed, and the next night, you know, and he didn't cry at all going to sleep. He just laid in there, went right to sleep, and didn't make a peep the entire night. I don't know. So he seems to be just like happier in general without it, because he was at the point, I think I said, where he would like see it during the day and then whine and cry because he wanted it. And I was like, man. And then also during the night, he would like sometimes throw it out of his crib and then scream and cry, and we'd have to go in there and try to find it. And I'm like, we just can't keep doing this. We've got a baby coming, and yeah. But he has just done so good, and I feel like just overall he sleeps better without it. It's crazy. But he did kind of seem like within the past couple days here, he's kind of been going through like, it's almost like a sleep regression or something. Like he acts exactly the way he did when he was going through his sleep regressions. Even like before we took his passy away. Do kids have sleep regressions at 1.5 years? I don't even know, but that's kind of how he was acting, and we weren't sure what to do. It's been several days now and it's getting better, but it's not, you know, back to normal yet, I wouldn't say. But yeah, I thought I would just update you guys that the transition, thank the Lord, it went so smoothly. I'm very thankful for that. Well, we took him outside to try to give him a little reset. He's been on the struggle bus since his nap. Right now, we don't really have a good place for him to like be outside and play, except for out front, because we have some pavement out here. But then the thing with that is I have to just sit out here with him all the time, because obviously we've got the road by our house. So it's a little bit unhandy at this point to let him play outside, just because I have to spend I have to be out there with him when he's outside, and then I can't get anything else done. But he loves to go outside, so it's kind of, yeah, trying to come up with like a good system for that. Hopefully, probably won't happen this summer, but maybe next summer. I would love to get our backyard fenced in, and then he can go outside and play. Because at this point, I honestly don't know that he would just play by himself outside anyway, so it is what it is. It's okay. And I like sitting outside too, I really do. So I guess it's just a good way for us both to just relax, get some fresh air. I potted some geraniums right here, and they are finally starting to bloom, and there's some more buds coming in here and down in there. I'm so excited. I love them. I just think that they're turning out so pretty. I thought I would like these more than what I do. I do like them, but for some reason, I don't know. All the others are kind of lighter and bright, and I I'm not sure. They're still gorgeous, but I'm not sure how nice they all look together, but I thought that they turned out really pretty. Also, exciting news, we are planning to get our house painted this summer yet sometime. It'll probably end up being late summer, I'm guessing, just because the guy is pretty busy, which is understandable. But I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna go with a, like an oyster, it's called Oyster White by Sherwin-Williams. I'm gonna hopefully, yeah, I've done so much research and that's the one we're gonna do. It's not like a bright white, but it's not tan by any means. It's just kind of a creamy off-white. So very excited about it. And then I would love to paint our front door as well to kind of break it up a little bit. So those are hopefully the plans for later this year. My theme, my goal is I want to go for like a really cozy kind of cottagey type of vibe. And I mean, you can only get so much cottage with a ranch style house, but still, I just love that really inviting looking cottage look. All right, this thing is done rising, so I am going to shape it a little bit here and score it, and yeah. So I got my parchment paper here. I actually saw this hack on another YouTube video, but if you kind of crumple up your paper, it makes it a lot more easy to work with and mold and stuff. So I just crumple it up nice and good. And then it's just not quite as stiff and awkward. Yummy, yummy. Gotta be honest, I'm not super hopeful. As you saw, it was really sticking to my banneton. I'm not sure why, because I floured that thing like crazy and it still just stuck so bad to it. So it felt, the whole dough just didn't seem like it rose very well. And I mean, I just have this feeling it's gonna be kind of flat and dense. Maybe not, hopefully not. I remember the other ones that I made were a little bit, seemed kind of flat too, but I guess we'll see. I don't know what to think. You know what, it's okay if it flops. It's only my second time, so it's just weird that how did the first time go so well? The second time, yeah. It rose in a very warm place. Like I had it sitting in a warm place. My starter was very active when I used it, so I'm not really sure, I don't know. And it might turn out yet. We'll see. Here is what she's looking like. I mean, it rose really good. Why does my paper just do that? It just rips when I try to pull it out, but yeah. I'm gonna get it out of here, let it cool a little bit. I might go shower while it cools and then I'll cut into it. Here is what she looks like. The scoring is much to be desired, but I think if it hadn't stuck so bad to my banneton, the top might have been a little bit prettier, but oh well. I feel like it doesn't look half bad. I mean, it might not have risen as high as what I wanted it to, but honestly, I think it'll be good. But of course, the true test is we have to taste it. Are you kidding me? You just broke my tongs. Teo. What are you doing? Oh well, I didn't use those very often anyway. All right, let's taste it. It is so good. It tastes exactly like the other loaves that I made. It kind of has the same texture too. Mateo likes it. I just can't figure out if it's supposed to, like it feels a little bit spongy or something. And I'm just not sure about that, if it's supposed to feel as, yeah. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Is it so good? All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog. It has felt very much like a Caroline Ingalls inspired projects today. Sewing and making bread. Yeah. Ha ha ha, that's so funny. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.